Thanks for still being here. And we are the jurors on the middlemen. My case is titled A Better Nigeria. I saw a video of how a 14-year-old student was shot on his way to his WAEC exams in Oyo State. His father, who was driving on one way, refused to stop when accosted by Oyo State Road Traffic Management Authority, OITMA, personnel and police officers. He hit many vehicles, covered, and was shot at while escaping. When finally chased down, his son, whom he was allegedly driving to his exams, which may be the reason he stubbornly refused to be arrested, had been hit by the bullet. The consequence of driving on one way in Oyo State is an arrest and a fine, not a death sentence. People blamed him for not stopping. Others blamed the police for using brutal force for a traffic offense. I was just screaming, why is no one taking that boy to the hospital? Where are the first responders? What of first aid? Rather than leaving him on the ground and wailing over him. In the video, though bleeding, the boy was still alive. His father chose to drag the policemen. The OITMA personnel were looking for who shot the bullet, obviously trying to pass blame. The emphasis was not on saving the victim. I heard the boy died. You know, I have zoomed out of Nigeria in the last 2 years. My body's here, yes, but my mind isn't. I don't want my heart to keep breaking, so I'm protecting my mental health. However, this is how Nigeria got to where it is today. Good people abandon politics for thugs and miscreants, and we expect them to possess honor, dignity, compassion, and even competence. No matter how much you dress up a pig, it will end up in the pigsty. I mean, explain to me why the National Assembly is trying to punish people who do not vote during elections. Yet, the candidates who steal and kill to perpetuate themselves in power during these same elections against the will of the electorates, which is the obvious reason for voter empathy, are working free and in leadership. How is the National Assembly inserting 11,122 projects worth 6.9 trillion naira in the 2025 federal government budget, and citizens haven't asked the assembly to be shut down? We know most of those projects are self-serving for the political elite, not the citizens. Tell me which projects in the 2024 budget affected you positively? Are 200 million of us afraid of 20,000 politicians? Is Nigeria happening to Nigeria? Here's my verdict. Each citizen may feel powerless and voiceless, so we only criticize on social media. Yes, that's the first step. But that noise only embarrasses leaders who have shame. Our political elites are shameless. If citizens like Evans Ofeli and Alex Onya didn't take action, sue the government, ministries, departments, and agencies involved, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board JAMB would not have folded and repeated the exams for affected students in the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Exams UTME debacle. That's an example of how citizens' class actions can work. Yes, jointly condemn corruption and mismanagement on social media. I know we don't trust the judiciary so much, but we must continue to test our courts by filing lawsuits also. Don't forget, we must commend and encourage them when they do right, but we cannot leave governance to misfits and keep complaining. Let's join the political parties in our wards and local governments so we can be the change we want to see from within. Most importantly, our leaders didn't fall from the sky. A lot of us are like them, conditioned to steal and be utterly irresponsible when we're in power. We just haven't been given the opportunities to show ourselves. So if you want to see a better Nigeria, you have to be a better Nigerian.